Hi, I'm Tanisha Waddell-Kyle. I am MyPath Director of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion. And my relationship to the Pathfinder groups is that I have created, maintain, and coordinate our Pathfinder groups. So what are Pathfinder groups? Pathfinder groups are employee resource groups, or as we call them in MyPath, owner resource groups that allow our employee owners to elevate their respective voices and experience in MyPath. People should join the MyPath Pathfinder groups because there is an opportunity for you to really make some tangible changes within our organization. It really provides a space that if you want to help drive DEI impact within our company, you can do that. It definitely provides you that seat at the table so that if you know something that is going on and want to raise awareness about something that is going on, this is the place to do it. There are lots of things that have grown out of these Pathfinder groups that have really impacted and enhanced MyPath in a variety of ways. So if you want to either again, like I said, come and be an ally, come to learn or help to really change the landscape of our company via these groups, these Pathfinder groups for you. It really does allow a great opportunity to really be able to do something that's bigger than yourself within this organization. So now that you've heard from me, I want to introduce you to our Pathfinder groups and to the individuals that are leading the Pathfinder groups.
I'm Kaylee Knackers. I am currently the Interim Therapeutic Services Director at Genesee Lake School and the co-chair of Abilities and Neurodiversity Pathfinders Group.
My name is Lamont McCray. I work for Homes for Independent Living. I am the Abilities and Neurodiversity Pathfinder Lead.
Owners should join the Abilities and Neurodiversity Pathfinders Group because we all have different abilities, and the more people join, the bigger the ripple effect of change can be and the louder our voices can be.
You should join the Abilities and Neurodiversity Pathfinder because you're making our company better for the people we serve, as well as you never know what you can learn. Each day we are touching someone else's lives, but you can be touching other owners' lives by just sometimes grabbing a little bit of knowledge, as well as every valuable person that comes is sharing their experiences and helping someone else speak.
Hi, my name is Matt Balistrieri. I'm the Director of ESG for MyPath, and I'm the Executive Sponsor of the Environmental Pathfinders Group.
I am Chrissy Gear. I work for Crowder Willie Homes as the Behavior Support Specialist here, and I am the Chair of the Environmental Pathfinders Group.
So my name is Cindy Lair. I am with PWHO, and I am the Recreational Assistant for the company. And my position with the Pathfinders Group is the co-chair with Chrissy.
People should join the Environment Pathfinders Group, or at least just attend one meeting. I think I always say that to everybody. We're such a fun group, and majority of our initiatives or ideas and things really do come from the owners who attend. A lot of these different things that we've started have started just with a conversation, and not necessarily even a conversation that Cindy, myself, Matt, or our previous chair started. They just come out of conversation. So without individuals attending and really coming to these meetings, we wouldn't have some of the initiatives that we currently have.
The reason why we should join anyone should join the Pathfinders Group is just to put your 2 cents into helping the environment be better and help our company be more in line with what's going to come in the future as a whole. It's just small steps that we can take to bring a better environment into the future.
Owners should join the Environmental Pathfinders Group because you'll find all the best people there. As a group, we try to have a little bit of everything. We go through and we watch videos, or we discuss issues that are coming up or that are pertinent in the news. We talk about things that are happening at our individual operating companies or in our lives outside of work. And we strategize about ways to address the issues both within our company and without. Nature doesn't make any distinction among humans. We're all part of the interconnected nature of the world, and we try to use that as a guide for how we approach this group. We need everybody's voice, and we need people to pay attention and get involved in the company in order for us to be the best that we can be for the environment.
Hi, my name is Tina Eilenfeld. I am a finance director for MyPath. I work with 6 of our operating companies, and I've been with the organization for about 4 years. I am currently the co-chair of the Generations Pathfinder group.
Hi, I'm Corey Torres. I'm a quality assurance director for Genesee Lake School, and I am Generations Pathfinder co-chair.
Yeah, I think everyone should try to come to a Generations Pathfinder group meeting. It is for absolutely everyone. Like I said before, we all fit into a generation. And we talk about things that each of the generations are facing. There's so many things in both the political landscape and just in our general day-to-day lives that affect each generation a little bit differently. And we touch on all of those different topics, and we talk about things that are great benefits for the different generations at MyPath as well.
I urge people to join the Generations group, not only to just get to feel part of something, but also to be able to expand your knowledge with everybody. I love the idea of Pathfinders in general because you're able to not only have really fun and invigorating conversations, but also uncomfortable ones. And I really think it's important for our DEI efforts for you to feel okay being in this uncomfortable place as you learn it and adapt and understand people, because everyone is so vastly different. For generations, like I said, we're learning from people all the way from baby boomers to millennials and everything in between. And that being said, it's the same for the other Pathfinder groups, that we are really trying to do the work to push our DEI efforts out there and to work together as a company.
Hi, I'm John Soderberg. I am the Director of Marketing and Communications here at MyPath. I work at the MyPath Support Service Office, and I'm also the LGBTQ+ Pathfinder co-chair.
My name is Eden Damrow. I am a GLS recruiter, and I am also the LGBTQ+ Pathfinders co-chair.
I think our owners should join the LGBTQ+ Pathfinders group because the Pathfinder group, ours and all of them, really give owners an opportunity to come to the table as equals and steer the course of the company, be it through policies that we're going to implement, services we're going to provide, practices that we're going to have. And I think one of the things we hear as an ESOP is that people want to know, where as an owner do they have a voice? And Pathfinders allows you to have that voice. And you should join LGBTQ+ Pathfinders if you're really particularly passionate about that community, either as a member of it or as an ally.
I think that owners should join the LGBTQ+ Pathfinder group for my favorite part, which has been being able to network with people from every company that encompasses MyPath.
My name is Liz Hebe. I am the Senior Recruiter of Education and MSS roles, and I am also the co-chair of the Mental Health Pathfinders group.
I'm Stephanie Brown, the Operations Support Director for Homes for Independent Living and the co-chair for the Mental Health Pathfinders group.
I think members or owners of MyPath should join because whatever capacity you join is perfectly fine. You don't have to turn the camera on. You don't have to speak. You can just listen. If you want to take action and get involved more, there's always room for that. It's a very welcoming environment, and it's might be just a snippet out of the day, that 1 hour, 1 day a month, but it does make a difference. So even if you're in your role currently working and you just bring it up and you're just listening, that's okay too. So come as you are. We're welcoming everyone, and whatever capacity you can share, that's all we need.
People should join the Mental Health Pathfinders group because it isn't just for people who are struggling with their mental health. It really is for everybody. It's a safe space for people to talk about what's most important to them.
My name is Jada Casey Reed. I'm currently an admission specialist here at Genesee Lake School. MyPath.
My name is Callie Kleist. I am a case coordinator at Genesee Lake School, a MyPath company, and I am a co-chair of the Race and Ethnicity group.
I think owners should join the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinder group due to being a woman of color, I like the representation that I have within this company, and I'm able to make my voice be heard and also set the stone for other women of color and other BIPOC community members to be able to join the company and feel like they're heard.
Our owners should join the Race and Ethnicity Pathfinders group because it is important for them to educate themselves on how to help our BIPOC community that we serve, and also for our BIPOC co-owners to feel more comfortable and supported at MyPath.
I'm Janet Schultz. I'm Chief Information Officer at MyPath, and I'm the executive sponsor for the Veterans Group. So what I'd like for veterans to know about MyPath's commitment to veterans are a couple of things. We don't have a formal Veterans Pathfinder group currently because when we spoke with veterans, they came from many different experiences and had different interests and needs. So the key thing to know is that MyPath is committed to listening to our veterans, to what they might need, and we're eager and anxious to hear what those needs are, because I have a really strong hunch that some of the benefit packages at MyPath and the support we can offer would be a wonderful complement to veterans' benefits that they already have from their military service.
My name's Katrina Teresi. I am currently a behavior support specialist at Genesee Lake School, and I am the Women Pathfinders co-chair.
My name is Jess Moore, and I am the Quality Assurance Director at Prader-Willi Homes and currently serve as the chairperson of the Women's Pathfinders.
I think owners should join the Women's Pathfinder group for the camaraderie, the great conversation, being able to learn something new, and everybody has a great sense of humor. It's a really fun group of people to hang out with and talk about some serious issues in a way that's helpful.
Owners should join the Women's Pathfinders group because being a majority women-owned organization makes it very important for us to have equitable practices. And I think that if we had more folks in those discussions of different genders, then it would really lend itself to actually providing an equitable workspace and building equitable practices for people of all genders at MyPath.
So my name is Eric Fleischman. I'm the admissions director for Genesee Lake School and Prader-Willi Homeless. My first experience in joining the Pathfinders group, it was probably about 2 months or so ago, and I really wasn't sure what to expect. I'm not a naturally open person. I'm not jumping in line to share my feelings or to share my experiences with others, and so I really wasn't sure how this was going to look. I wasn't sure how it was going to sound, and I remember logging in, and I remember being just a very small handful of people first joining. And I got a little nervous because my initial plan, and this is just me, not being a very open person, my initial plan was just to kind of sit in the corner and kind of listen and kind of gauge and then be done and be on my merry way. And you can't do that with a small group of people. But before I knew it, more and more people were joining, and by the, probably the first few minutes, there were about 20 or 25 of us, which was comforting because I think it's a little easy to fall in between the cracks when there's a large group of people. But like the concern that I had or the nervousness around talking, around sharing, it almost immediately went away. The conversations that I was hearing from people right off the bat, they were just very genuine experiences. They were very from the heart experiences, and it was just a very eye-opening experience for me. For somebody that really, I kind of had some thoughts as to how this was going to go, but really, wasn't totally clear on that. But the idea that people were as open and impassioned, if that's even a word, passionate about, their stories and being able to share their stories, and not only sharing, but being on the receiving end of things, being the listener as well, was a pretty powerful experience for me. Fellow owners should join. largely because of the appreciation that I was kind of talking about. It really sheds light on who we are as people, and not just sitting in an office next to somebody else who's sitting in an office. It really puts us on a playing field that is unlike, I think, a lot of what people get to experience day in and day out, which is unfortunate. But I think when there is that level of appreciation for our co-owners, it really, again, translates to what it is that we do as an organization. Because that's ultimately what we're here to do, right? We're helpers. We are here to help those who are in a point of need in their life. And I think a lot of that stems from who we are as people, which obviously stems from the Pathfinder groups and the impact that it has on all of us.